I would like to share my story because it's story from the be absolutely disabled person, miserable in a wheelchair, to the full transformation. Since I'm 12, I'm experiencing autoimmune disease, and it was very strong because my body did not recognize my connection cells, and it was eating them inside, especially from the joints. And I was experiencing like tremendous amount of pain, especially when it was cold or weather was changing, or a period of time when I was growing up. And especially when I was pregnant and I had 3 kids. That was the most of the part when pain was increasing because joints was using a lot for the like heavy part and everything. In 2013, my family was going through the major loss. My old daughter passed away, my grandma passed away, my mom passed away, and my father passed away. And it happens months after months. And 4 months later, I woke up in the morning and recognized that half of my body, like upper body, is not working. I could not feel it, I could not walk. And my head was clearly, just understanding that this is trauma. This is what I was experiencing from the pain when I was child, from my physical condition, but my mental supreme of that pain was like affecting me a lot. At that point, doctors told me that I have to go through the physical therapy and I need to work with the psychologist because it's definitely somehow disconnection my mind from my body. And I was looking for alternative medicines because I was started to be treated with hormones. I was tried to treat it with like surgeries. I was tired to be understanding that my body is growing some cyst inside of me, and those cysts was growing that big that they was ripped my joints basically. And also I had a fear that since my family, my parents and my daughter passed away because they have a cancer, it could be passed to my future kids, which is right now my son is 25 and my daughter, she's 18. And I realized that I need to find out alternative medicine or alternative method which will heal me. And that was my first time meet with Joe Dispenza. I did find out his books and I start study from the book. Then I was watching a video. Then I was trying to buy his products, what was available at that period of time. And in 2018, in wheelchair, first time ever, I participated in his event, which was a special, what was the name? It was progressive event, yeah. And it turned my mind 100%. Because at that point, I realized every single time I was rely on something in material way. I was rely for the medicine, for the products, for the teachers, for the practice, like everything was outside of me. And basically I was trying to figure out and, resolve my issues by just saying somebody from outside or something from outside will heal that. I've been going through to the deep practices. And it took me a while because from the wheelchair, by doing everyday commitment of the practice, I moved to the crunches. From the crunches, I moved to the walk. And basically, I was learning myself how to get back to the normal life because I have 20 years experience as a business consultant, and I was working with the big companies and was teaching CEOs how to transform the business and life, but by myself. I was the example when everything was falling apart. And in 2020, when I had 5 surgeries because my both shoulders, my right hip and my sacrum was completely fell apart, doctors put me together and I realized I must to commit to everyday practice. And the everyday practice was reading, listen, and doing meditation. And no matter what, I did not switch my activities from morning to anything else before I finished my practice. And that commitment was for me 2 years. My doctors were shocked. They would not believe, because every single time when they were saying, listen, your blood is changing, your joint connection rehealing is faster than it could be, but they said, we've been telling you that you have only 3 years to be alive, because that's how aggressive was my immune disease inside of me. And in 2023, in September, I had my last checkup when they was checking me for 14th test of DNA for the autoimmune disease, which has been in me from I'm 12 years old. All of them negative. 14 tests, all of them negative, and showing that it's no longer inside of me. I'm still healing, just mobility of the body, and I'm still using like normal vitamins and support, but no longer hormones, no longer shots into the joints, no longer like express chemotherapy, nothing. It's unbelievable result. I am in a beautiful relationship right now. I returned to the business. Yes, I still working with my body, but I can walk myself. And my kids, my old one, he graduated and find out his partner, and he's practicing meditation with his young lady every single day. And my daughter, she will turn 18 in December. And right now she is a student of the Kent State University first year. She's a freshman. And she offered herself to be a counselor for the mental group in university who is disabled. And I want to say that if not Joe Dispenza, if not everyday commitment, how you will do that, honestly, not just for yourself, to change the frequency environment and everyone and give yourself for them, that's the healing part. And that's what is returning you, and that's where is magic come from. Because as soon as you devote, as soon as you into this practice, as soon as you realize that nothing from outside will change that, and you have that potential and you have that source, you can do anything.